owning real estate comes in very many different forms. In fact, when you're buying a condominium, right, you're buying a little box of air, essentially, that was in relation to the land and the subsurface rights and surface rights and air rights. You're buying a little bit of air rights to the unit that you own. But you also get some common elements and some limited common elements along with your airspace, because if you buy a condominium on the third floor, how are you going to get to your unit? And to know that you have access each and every single day. You're going to come up a sidewalk, you're going to go through the front door, you're going to walk down a hallway, you're going to go up an elevator. Well, if you don't have the rights to cross that property all the way to your unit, how are you going to get to that airspace that you own in your condominium? Then, when you're in the condominium and you want to step out on your balcony, right? That balcony is outside of your airspace. Well, who else has rights to that balcony? Does everybody in your building have a right to stand on your balcony, or is it limited to just you? Let's go out and take a look in the field and see how this looks just a little bit.
I'm standing outside this condominium building to talk about common interest ownership and what that is. As an individual unit owner, you own everything within the four walls of your unit. You also share in something called common elements. Common elements are examples such as this light pole, the front doorway entrance. Could be a swimming pool also. Then we have something called limited common elements. Well, what's a limited common element? Great example here is this balcony. This balcony is reserved for the exclusive use of one or more of these units. This is a limited common element. Other examples of that might be reserved parking, maybe storage units. So individual ownership, common element interest, and then we also have limited common elements. This is common interest ownership.
So when you buy a condominium, you get really three different things. You get your unit, the ownership of your airspace. You get common interest ownership, right? The hallway to get to your space, the elevator, right? The pool, maybe even a party room. And you share that common interest ownership, those common elements it's called, with everybody in your building, in your association. And then you also can get those limited common elements, you know, like the individual garage spaces or your balcony from the example I gave earlier. So understand you can own your property in a common interest ownership agreement, like a condominium, and you get common elements and you get limited common elements.